Area 51 is a highly secure facility located in the Nevada desert, known as Groom Air Base. The base is famous for its 6-mile-long runway, the longest in the United States. It is used to test and modify the Department of Defense and CIA's most advanced aerospace vehicles. There are many rumors circulating about the base, including claims that aliens and extraterrestrial technology are being used to accelerate the various programs at Area 51. The State Route 75 is a top-secret hypersonic strategic reconnaissance aircraft, also known as the Penetrator, and is part of the Aurora Program. It is capable of reaching hypersonic speeds of over Mach 5 and altitudes of over 120,000 feet. It can position anywhere in the world in less than 3 hours and carries multispectral sensors for imaging, electronic intelligence, signals intelligence, and target illumination. The State Route 75 is 162 feet long and has a wingspan of 98 feet. It carries a crew of 3 and is powered by methane and LOX-fueled, high-bypass turboramjet engines. The Air Force denies the existence of the State Route 75, but it has been spotted and picked up on radar on numerous occasions. The State Route 74, also known as the Scramp, is a smaller aircraft that rides piggyback on the State Route 75 for launch and is used to launch small, highly classified satellites for the National Security Agency. Finally, I've saved the best for last. The operational model of the TR-3B. A friend said he would never forget the sight of the alien-looking TR-3B based at Papoose. The pitch-black, triangular-shaped TR-3B was rarely mentioned and then only in hushed whispers at the Groom Lake facility where he worked. The craft had flown over the Groom Lake runway in complete silence and magically stopped above Area S4. It hovered silently in the same position for some 10 minutes, before gently settling vertically to the tarmac. At times a corona of silver-blue light glowed around the circumference of the massive TR-3B. The operational model is 600 feet across. The TR-3B is code-named Astra. The tactical reconnaissance TR-3B first operational flight was in the early 90s. The triangular-shaped nuclear-powered aerospace platform was developed under the top-secret Aurora Program with SDI and black budget monies. At least 3 of the billion-dollar-plus TR-3Bs were flying by 1994. The Aurora is the most classified aerospace development program in existence. The TR-3B is the most exotic vehicle created by the Aurora Program. It is funded and operationally tasked by the National Reconnaissance Office, the NSA, and the CIA. The TR-3B flying triangle is not fiction and was built with technology available in the mid-80s. TR-3B, a circular, plasma-filled accelerator ring called the magnetic field disruptor, surrounds the rotatable crew compartment and is far ahead of any imaginable technology. Sandia and Livermore Laboratories developed the reverse-engineered MFD technology. The government will go to any lengths to protect this technology. The plasma, mercury-based, is pressurized at 250,000 atmospheres at a temperature of 150 Kelvin and accelerated to 50,000 RPM to create a superconductive plasma with the resulting gravity disruption. The MFD generates a magnetic vortex field, which disrupts or neutralizes the effects of gravity on mass within proximity, by 89%. Do not misunderstand. This is not anti-gravity. Anti-gravity provides a repulsive force that can be used for propulsion. The MFD creates a disruption of the Earth's gravitational field upon the mass within the circular accelerator. The mass of the circular accelerator and all mass within the accelerator, such as the crew capsule, avionics, MFD systems, fuels, crew environmental systems, and the nuclear reactor, are reduced by 89%. This causes the effect of making the vehicle extremely light and able to outperform and outmaneuver any craft yet constructed except, of course, those UFOs we did not build. The TR-3B is a high-altitude, stealth, reconnaissance platform with an indefinite loiter time. Once you get it up there at speed, it doesn't take much propulsion to maintain altitude. At Groom Lake there have been whispered rumors of a new element that acts as a catalyst to the plasma. With the vehicle mass reduced by 89%, the craft can travel at Mach 9, vertically or horizontally. My sources say the performance is limited only the stresses that the human pilots can endure. Which is a lot, really, considering along with the 89% reduction in mass, the G-forces are also reduced by 89%. The TR-3B propulsion is provided by 3 multimode thrusters mounted at each bottom corner of the triangular platform. The TR-3 is a sub-Mach 9 vehicle until it reaches altitudes above L20,000 feet, then God knows how fast it can go. The 3 multimode rocket engines mounted under each corner of the craft use hydrogen or methane and oxygen as a propellant. In a liquid oxygen/hydrogen rocket system, 85% of the propellant mass is oxygen. The nuclear thermal rocket engine uses a hydrogen propellant, augmented with oxygen for additional thrust. The reactor heats the liquid hydrogen and injects liquid oxygen in the supersonic nozzle, so that the hydrogen burns concurrently in the liquid oxygen afterburner. The stealth aircraft are the result of technological advances made in exotic materials, advanced avionics, and newer propulsion engines. Reverse engineering of alien artifacts, as stated in the MJ-12 revised charter signed during the Reagan administration, has enabled further leaps in technology. Reports from Gerald's account suggest the technology developed at Papoose far exceeded any known in the world's scientific community. The research, reverse engineering, and analysis of extraterrestrial biological entities, EBEs, has been transferred to the Defense Advanced Research Center, DARC. Many sightings of triangular UFOs may actually be the top-secret TR-3B, which is distinct from the TR-3A, TR-3B, and Tier 2, 3, and 4 with suffixes as a means of confusing the public. These vehicles can be manned or unmanned. Before Gerald died, we had a long conversation. He was sure he had documentation that would prove the existence of the MJ-12 committee and are using crashed alien vehicles to reverse engineer their technology. I also believe the recently deceased Colonel Corso, who discloses the government's involvement with alien technology, was an honest and honorable man. Now, with the remaining time I have, I'm going to run through some of the new MJ-12 documents I received via my friend Dale, who I've known and trusted for almost 30 years. His father, who worked high up in the NSA for over 20 years, acquired these documents. I believe these documents are real. Many of the names and dates were blanked out when I received them. The complete documents are attached to Brad Steiger's and my book, Alien Rapture: The Chosen. It is written as a fiction story with characters on a quest to uncover the truth, much like the one my 5 friends and I started out on. I've just barely scratched the surface of the details and facts presented in Alien Rapture. What's really strange, many people can believe in an alien triangle, but not one built and flown by the US Department of Defense. The speaker's content summary is that, after a series of physical terms, hard to imagine and hard to understand technology terms, and descriptions of the appearance and abilities of various devices, the readers may be overwhelmed. The speaker's initial motivation for this presentation may be to promote their book, Alien Rapture: The Chosen, and encourage people to purchase it. However, if this presentation is simply seen as a book promotion, it would be too simplistic. The content includes many claims from the speaker's alleged work experiences and from friends or associates, even voluntary informants. The speaker did not verify these names, and if they are true, it would not be possible to find information about them online. If they are fictional, of course, there would be no relevant information found either. I would like to judge from common sense that it would take a lot of imagination to fabricate such a presentation, as it mentions many professional terms. Although I cannot deny that a professional with long-term research in this field could achieve this fabrication with rich imagination and deep knowledge background. However, one thing caught my attention. If you have listened to the entire report, there is mention of triangular flying craft, similar to the shape of our more familiar stealth bomber, not of alien origin but of secret organizations using reverse engineering to create them. This coincides with what I have mentioned in my video The Lacerda File, that the triangular flying craft are of human origin. Could this possibly lend more veracity to the Lacerda File? Ultimately, its veracity is left to the reader to decide. If you like this video, please like, share and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the exciting next installment.